prisons across North Carolina are grappling with how best to keep workers and inmates safe during the growing pandemic. From WRAL News and the Capital Broadcasting Podcast Network, this is your Coronavirus North Carolina News Brief for Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. I'm Cliff Baumgartner. Here's the latest from WRAL.com. Yesterday, officials said an inmate in the minimum custody unit of Caledonia Correctional Complex in Tillery has tested positive for coronavirus, becoming the first inmate in a North Carolina state prison with the virus. The entire minimum custody unit at the prison has been placed under quarantine. The housing dorm where he was assigned is on lockdown, with no inmate movement aside from regulated recreational time. Masks have been issued to staff and inmates, and extra cleaning of the unit is being done. In a statement, North Carolina Commissioner of Prisons Todd Ishii said, quote, "We have prepared long and hard for this day. This is not a surprise, and we are following the infectious disease protocols we have in place for exactly this type of situation." End quote. The infected inmate, who is in his 60s, is now in isolation and being treated by the prison's medical staff. He first exhibited symptoms of a viral infection on March 24th and was immediately quarantined from the rest of the prison population. Keeping the coronavirus out of prisons has proved difficult in a system containing tens of thousands of staff and inmates. But Pam Walker, Director of Communications for the North Carolina Department of Public Safety, says they are taking every possible step under these conditions.
We're doing all we can to maintain as much distance as possible. We also have provided posters and are routinely providing education to those in our custody to follow the CDC guidelines about washing your hands frequently. Do not touch your face.
Today, an employee at Central Prison reported testing positive for COVID-19. In accordance with CDC guidelines, the prison employee has been off the job since they first exhibited symptoms on March 20th. Today, officials at UNC Chapel Hill announced they are moving all of their summer school courses online as the pandemic continues. Students can enroll in up to 9 credits per summer school session without approval from a dean to give them a greater opportunity to progress towards a degree. In a statement, officials said, "We recognize that these are uncertain times and look to summer with great hope for a reprieve from these unprecedented circumstances. With a strategy in place that provides students with the academic options they need, we will help them rebound and earn their degrees." Social distancing, community spread, flattening the curve. These phrases are a new vocabulary we're all learning to speak, and because of them, WRAL is making changes to how it delivers news and weather on a daily basis. On the new episode of the How to Commit Journalism podcast, host Ashley Talley talks with WRAL meteorologist Kat Campbell about how she set up a green screen in her dining room to be able to do weather from home. And WRAL photojournalist Richard Atkins discusses how the COVID-19 crisis is helping a new generation of photojournalists learn from the older, and vice versa.
Television, even as it is a screen, and it's still a personal kind of business, and the ability to get close to somebody, to have an intimate conversation with them face to face, but also to get that camera close to them, portrays that intimacy, and having to back off with the cameras, not getting up close to people, not being able to whisper basically to anybody. It gives what you're doing a different feel, and you have to be mindful of that.
The new episode is available now at WRAL.com/journalism. From WRAL Smart Shopper, convenience store chain Sheetz has announced a new Kids Meal Bags program offering a free meal every day to children in need as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. The meal bags will be available starting today for the next 2 weeks, and then the program will be reevaluated based on community need. Each meal includes a turkey sandwich, chips, and a drink. The Kids Meal Bags program will be available at 294 Sheetz stores in North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Ohio, Virginia, and West Virginia. In a statement, company president and COO Travis Sheetz said, quote, "The spread of COVID-19 and subsequent school closures has left many children across the communities we serve without a reliable food source. It is our hope Sheetz Kids Meals Bags program will make a small difference and provide nourishment to those in need during these uncertain times." The company says families interested in taking advantage of the free meal bags program should go to a participating Sheetz location and ask an employee at the register or drive-thru for a meal. Families will be offered 1 bag per child, and children do not have to be accompanied by a parent or family member to receive a meal. Meals are available daily while supplies last, and a list of all participating locations is available on the company's website. This has been your Coronavirus North Carolina News Brief for Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. If you like the information you get from this podcast, please give us a rating in whatever podcast app you use. Doing that helps us get the show to other people who may need this info too. And while you're there, be sure to subscribe so every new episode is delivered straight to you. Thanks for listening.